Hey, Robert, congratulations. Just what's your first reaction when you found out the 49ers were drafting you, and what are you expecting when you come here?
Thank you, man. It was just like a breath of fresh air, man. Just anticipation of the draft, waiting on your name to get called. I was just waiting for that to happen, and it finally happened. Breath of fresh air, man. I'm just ready to get to work.
Robert, how familiar are you with Chris Cairns and what he's able to do with defensive linemen? How excited are you to work with him?
I'm really excited to work with him. I really don't know too much of what he does, but I know he has Nick Bosa, and he's his dog. So I'm ready to learn everything I can, take my game to the next level.
Hey, you mentioned Nick Bosa. When you look at that defensive line and the talent there, just how excited are you to work with them and learn from them?
Man, I'm excited. It's crazy because 49ers, they were like my favorite team growing up as a kid. And man, it's just like a dream come true, being able to, reunite and being able to come play for you guys.
Robert, what kind of interaction did you have with the 49ers? Did you have a visit, and did you meet with Kasarik and Daryl Tapp and those guys?
I spoke with the 49ers at the Shrine game, and I had an informal meeting with them at the Combine. So all of that went pretty well for me.
Robert, can you explain your history as a 49ers fan, kind of different for where you're located?
Yeah, growing up, it kind of was like between the 49ers and the Falcons, but it was the 49ers before I liked the Falcons. But, it's crazy how it comes full circle, man. I'm just thankful for the opportunity.
How would you describe your pass rush and moves? Is it speed? Is it power? What are you going to be known for at this level?
I feel like my primary moves are anything off of a long arm, things off of that long arm bull rush, speed rush. I can also switch it up. So it's things like that really that take my game to the next level.
You guys had quite the defensive line at Georgia. I'm wondering, did you watch at Georgia as a position group much Nick Bosa, much of the 49ers, kind of as an example for what to strive to kind of at the next level?
Yes, sir. We'll always rush like the top pass rushers, and Nick Bosa was always one of them. So it'd be pass rush clips from week to week. We'll watch sack tape, strip sack tapes, stuff like that.
Your speed is fairly unique for your position. Did you grow up playing other positions? I mean, were you ever like a running back or anything like that?
I played tight end in middle school, but that didn't work out too well. So it just didn't really happen for me.
I'm just curious, who are the guys on the 49ers that you followed when you were a kid? I mean, who were your favorites on those teams?
I forgot his name. What's his name? The defensive end got in trouble. Aldon Smith was that was the guy, man. I used to watch him day in, day out. I think you're on mute.
Go ahead, Cam.
Well, I'll finish Matt's question. Matt's question was Alden has long arms, so I'm guessing he was going to ask about how you use your arms, and then I have a follow-up. So
okay. Yeah, I really just use my length to an advantage, man. I was born with long arms. I really can't really fit no shirt comfortably. Like it's either my arms stick out the bottom of the shirt, or the shirt will be too big. So it's like, man. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how it was coming up, but working out for good now.
Okay, so you were at Georgia for what, 6 years, and
6 years.
Did you get pretty antsy to get out of there? But at least you got 2 national championships on the way out.
Yeah, I did. I think that last year I kind of was like antsy to see what the next phase in life was going to be like. So it was just all reading, taking it in, and realize what the real world was going to be like when I leave Georgia. Because in college I'm kind of in a bubble, so I was ready to get out of that bubble and experience the real world.
Go ahead, Jen. Last one.
Speaking about that, have you been to California much? What are you expecting as the big move to the West Coast?
I haven't really been there much. I went there one time when I was at IMG Academy, and then one time for the championship. So I really haven't seen much in California.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Robert.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.